Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ragit Muhammad THAREQ and I am here to present to you my individual alternative assessment for high fidelity mockup prototype. I am from UTM Computing, and my matric is 820 EC0328, section 10 of SAD, or System Analysis and Design. So first of all, I'm going to explain to you the overview of this project. So we live in an era where everything is digital and people tend to manage their finances digitally. So also due to the COVID-19 pandemic, where people stay at their houses and avoid making contact with other people, electronic money seems to be more in use than before. Like there are so many types of examples, like my MAE or my from a bank, or like GrabPay or OVO, like that. So like I said, electronic money or so-called e-money have become more popular than before, and they have a reason. It's because they have lots of benefits that can be gained from the system. So people can send money without actually meeting them. For example, like if person is going to shop online in Shopee, for example, or Lazada, uh, when a customer wants to purchase a product or an item that they prefer, they don't need to meet the seller. They just chat the seller online and do the transaction online. So by using e-money, we can easily just use an app or just a website to make a transaction. It's more easier than using a paper money, like meeting them in person or something. So my prototype for this in the individual alternative assessment is about easy banking, or the easy banking app, which is inspired from Maybank, MAE, MAE's application, Maybank's application for e-money. So next, this is the GUI prototype that I've made. I actually made this in Photoshop because I'm not able to create this on Figma or Adobe XD because I myself haven't learned how to create a prototype in Figma or in Adobe XD. So I've tried my best doing it in Photoshop. So here we have our login page. So we can see in our login page here, this is the first thing that the user will see when opening the app. So they have two options, to log in or sign up. Next, we have if you press login or sign up, if you press login, sorry, if you press login, the user will see these two options, or these two text, username and password. So the user will input their username and their password or their credentials. But if they don't have an account, they will click sign up, and they will sign up and put their account details and info and all that stuff in the sign up bar. But we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on how do this app specifically do a transfer using e-money. So next, this is our home page. We can see there are a lot of options. There are 8 options. You can transfer money. You can search your balance or info of your balance in your card or in your account. How many balance is there? How many amount of money is there in your account? And you can make an e-payment or electronic money payment, which you can scan with QR code. And also you have e-credit. e-credit is basically like credit card, but but you don't have the physical card, but instead you have a virtual card and a virtual account, and the money is from the bank, and you have the account options that is for your setting when you're setting your account, like for example your profile picture or your name or something like that, or or you want to set your email, that's in the account menu. And then the hotline menu is where you can call directly to the bank or the easy banking app, if there's any trouble, or um, if there's anything that we could help you with. And the next is promotion. Promotion is every promotion that the easy banking app provides. Um, yeah, it's basically it. It's just every promotion that the easy banking app provides. And lastly, settings, where where settings where you can set your app. Next here, if you press the transfer icon, you will automatically be in this page, or the transfer page, where you input your reckoning number or your account number, or the account number that you want to send to. Like for example, if you want to send to your friend, you input the account number of your friend there, and also the nominal, and the types of currency that you want to change. Like for example, MYR is a Malaysian ringgit. For example, you want to transfer 1,000 Malaysian ringgit, you put MYR and then put 1,000. And description. The description is actually optional, because it's for when you get the receipt, they will output the description there, so you can see who do you transfer it to, and what is it for. Like for example, if you want to buy a laptop for 1,000 ringgit, you can put laptop. So next is I want to explain to you about the physical DFD for this project, for this system. So firstly, in process one, there's a new customer. The new customer uh, will create an account, and then the account details will be put into the account info data, and that data will next be sorry about that. So here we have the physical GFD on this project. That is for firstly, we can see here when there's a new customer, the customer create an account, and that account will be input in our that account details will be input in our that data for account info. Then it can be used for transfer, and that transfer will have its own data, the transfer info, and that will generate reports, and that report will be sent to our bank staff. And also for data transfer, that will have a data too, and it will be put in our main database in the server. So here too, in our customer also will have their own info, their personal info, and that will also generate a report and will be put into our bank staff. And that's it for the physical DFD. Next, this is the module for process 3. I've chosen process 3 because I want to explain how specifically how the transfer will work. So firstly, in process 3, when a customer wants to transfer, they will withdraw or deposit the transfer here, or transaction into the transfer, and they will get a receipt, and that will cause um, that will be put into the data for account info and transfer info. So yeah, next, this is the child diagram for process 3. For this is the child diagram. So as I mentioned, that the deposit transfer and withdrawal transfer and account details will be put into the process. So here, you add the account number or the reckoning number, And next, we select the type of currency as I said in here. So put the reckoning number here, and then put the currency, select type of currency, and input the amount of money. Next, in 3.4, we add a description of the transfer. Like for example, you want to buy an iPad, and the price is 1,000 ringgit, so 1,000 ringgit, and the description here is iPad, like that. And validation, or 3.5, sorry, validation is if the amount of money is correct, or the amount of money is required, like in their balance. Like for example, if they have 3,000 ringgit in their account, and they input their money for 4,000, it will cancel or decline the transaction or the transfer, and they will reset to the first one. So here is the process. uh, Read account number, select type of currency, add amount of money, read amount of money, add description, read description. So if the user do a correct input, validate, else decline transfer. So this is my reflection, uh, so for this course. So system analysis design is a term generally describing process for designing high quality information systems with incorporate information technology and businesses process. The purpose of system analysis design is to improve the organizational system, which usually is accomplished by implementing software that allows the employee to complete critical business functions more quickly and more conveniently. So for me, system analytic design is basically that. So they we create is a course where we create a software or a process, and automate them, so it will make the work uh, more convenient and more quick. um, the SAD method isn't just for IT system. It can also be developed of almost something, almost anything, from the smallest activities like managing your household or having your own large computing company. It can be done with SAD or system analysis design. Like for example, if you want to go to a trip to Bali, so what's first? You can book a flight. Then what's next? You can order a taxi. Then what's next? You can uh, 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 use your ticket to the airport and enter the plane, and the process goes on and on and on until you reach your destination. That's what I've learned from SAD. It's about how the process works of any process from start to finish. So but there is no easily way uh, in simplifying the development of computer system. However, development techniques that may be used considerably to help an IT professional in designing and improving their systems. So that's it for me. That's it for my presentation for system analysis and design. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.